think we're on, brother.
I think we are. Okay, folks, my name's Harry Hewlett. This is Dallas Songwriter Association Virtual Global Songwriter Showcase. We've got about 5 acts lined up today, 30 minutes apiece. We're going to go to 2:30. And we start off with Stephen Haupt. Then we got CC Mood Swings. That'll be our second act. That's Carolyn Norulak and Chuck Erman, good friends of mine. Then we got Kat McGee. Everyone knows her. Wonderful songwriter and singer. John Mason. He's a class act. Everyone knows him, loves him. And then we're going to end up with Ricky Jean Wright. And I'm not sure if he's got Denise Owen with him or not, but either way, he's going to be a fantastic act. That'll end it up. We'll go to 2:30. So, Stephen Haupt, the show is yours. So, play those instruments. Tell us about yourself a little bit.
Okay. I'm a musician and I also teach physics. But this summer I'm just a musician. I've got 6 albums on Spotify and Apple Music, and the 7th one's coming out mid-July. I play lap style instruments. The one I'm playing first is a 1942 Oahu square neck guitar made in 1942. I believe it was free when you order some sheet music in lessons. 1942. It's hard times then. So here we go for a little tune here. It's called Joy's Blues. first song, Joy's Blues. Okay, so I play in a lot of open tunings, and so I'm going to try to avoid having to retune guitars all the time, which takes a long time because every time you tune one string, all the other ones go out of tune. So I'm going to switch guitars instead. All right, now that was the 1942 Oahu guitar. Let's see, what do I want to try next? I think I'll do even an older guitar. This guitar was made in 1927. It's a Weissenborn guitar. It's an American guitar made by a guy in Los Angeles named Herman Weissenborn back in the late 20s. Back when the Hawaiian music thing was a big deal. So they were made to play Hawaiian music. But I don't do that. It's in C6 tuning and stuff like that. Okay, I don't know where I got this tuning, but by the way, that first song, Joy's Blues, that was I did that on my forthcoming album. I did it though with a big reverb and tremolo pedal. So it sounds like I'm playing inside of that statue over there in Fort Worth. So I don't know what tuning this is in, and it's got words, but I don't sing it. There's a lady that sings it on the album, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, and that one on the album is going to be called Poems in the Forest.
Beautiful,
Yeah, thank you.
beautiful song.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple where I sing now. Be a shock, but nevertheless. First I got to change guitars again, so some next one's in a different tuning. Glad the dog's not home. Oh, the dog is home, just asleep. That's a really good thing because the dog makes noise. And this guitar is like the other one, but it was made in about 2012 by a guy in New Zealand named Tony Francis. He's a famous guitar maker. Anyway, it's got all the fancy junk on it, you know, the rope binding and all that mess, you know, rope binding around the headstock and everything. So, but it sounds very similar to the other guitar. Let's see, what do I want to do first? I guess Right, this one's called The Power of Small Things. Shut tight the door. A big storm is coming. Thunder rattles the panes. Dark clouds roll over the hills. Rain soaks through. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. In winter we made tracks, coming through the snow. Imagine a place in time, a safe place to go. Our breath disappears, just like the ring. Such is the power of small things. Yeah, the lyrics on that were by me and also by an old friend of mine named Todd Jeffries, and I wrote the music.
Pretty.
Thanks. All right, let's see, I got about 10 minutes left-ish. So let me do this other one. This is called Echoes in the Night. Same writing duo as before. Yeah, this guy Todd Jeffries, he sends me these old poems or attempts at poems, and then I sort of like rearrange things and add things and things like that, and then write the music, and sometimes it works out pretty well. Came back from my travels, movement seeking rest, a hatless hobo drifting. I'd completely failed the test. galaxy, spinning into light. Chimes from the tower, fading like echoes in the night. Let me try that again. The swirl of our galaxy, spinning into light. Chimes from the tower, fading like echoes in the night. All right, I got one more. Got time for one more, Harry?
Yeah, you got that.
All right. I did this this song a long time ago. I wrote this one completely, the words and the music and everything else. And I did it on the first album, and Amy Harms, the lady with the beautiful voice, sang it. Later, she only plays with me occasionally now, so I wanted to sing the song, and I couldn't sing it because it was too high. So I rewrote the melody, and so this is another song that's on the new album. About a guy named Willis, who's actually me, guy who wrote poetry. Slanting sunlight lit the attic's old beams and planks with a yellow brown glow. She thought of Willis. He always walked this time of day. Something about the afternoon light of fall, the rich glow on tree trunks, the deep blue clear air. Something about fall and poetry, beautiful but intensely sad. Some green, some brown, hanging or lying in piles, all lit with beams of golden light. Willis out walking, feeling the earth, writing with the movement of his breath, seeing the interplay of shadows on the ground, dimensions flowing with the air. She looked through the attic window, apple trees outside. Those apples sure look red. Maybe pick one for Willis, that red one up there. When he returns home, whisper in his ear. This is a poem for you, my dear. All right. Well, that's my set. Stephen Haupt, Houpt. Look me up on Facebook, Spotify, and all that stuff.
Well, Stephen Haupt, that was wonderful. I tell you what, that's such beautiful music, and you know how to play those instruments. And I wish you well, and thank you for performing for us for 30 minutes. This is Dallas Songwriters Association's virtual global songwriters showcase. We do this every Saturday from 12 till 2. Today we're going till 2:30 because we got 5 artists rather than 4. That was Stephen Haupt. And next we have Chuck Ehrman and Carolyn Norulak. They call themselves CC Mood Swings, and this is a special occasion for me because I haven't been with Chuck in like about over 10 years. I used to go to Nashville and sleep on his sofa and everything, and he taught me how to be a songwriter pretty much. And now he's gonna play for us. He moved from Nashville. He was so successful down there, he was able to move back to New Jersey, and he's a really great songwriter. And he's got his flautist with him today, and they got 30 minutes. And Chuck, I want to unmute you guys. Okay. And,
hey, Harry.
Okay. Y'all got 30 minutes, so
By
lay it
the
on
way,
us.
just to let you know, you can interfere with us right away. What happened is we had a cable failure here, and replacing it seems to have gotten us a hell of a lot more gain. So
Okay.
if that turns out to be problematic, let us know.
All right, we'll tweak it.
All right, this song's entirely my fault. Well, I feel like a raindrop falling into the ocean, a little bit sad and a little bit proud. So close to a moment, so far from the answers, silently praying while cursing out loud. And we're all rehearsing for that showdown we face when that fast gun named Destiny rides into town. Will you fall to your knees with a changed attitude, or stand as you are and try staring him down? Please hear me out, for I know you can find a small truth in my crazy idea. We're in this together, it sure takes all kinds. You can almost see heaven from here. Keep yourself free like a bird on a wire, and don't shoot at me just for singing my song. This world's gonna spin, there ain't no way to stop it. Wherever you're standing is where you belong. And what keeps that dream burning deep in your eyes, and a measure of hope in my tears? We're in this together, it sure takes all kinds. You can almost see heaven from here, heaven from here, heaven from here, hey, heaven from here.
Okay.
All righty. That
sounded
okay?
good. Yeah, it
Good
sounded good. Sounded good. Introduce yourself a little bit there. Carolyn, tell them about being in Austin and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I lived in Austin for 35 years, moved back here about 10 years ago, take care of my mom, and I met Chuck almost immediately, and we've been playing music since.
Yeah, I guess we got back to New Jersey about the same time. I left out of Nashville and, ended up at Albert Hall, and here this lovely lady was there, very fortunately. And so, yeah, we've been hanging out musically pretty much from the get down on our being here.
Well, sure, it's
By
good to
the
hear
way,
you.
I wanted to throw in a little applause for Stephen. Boy, I dug that like crazy. Sounded so good. Alrighty, so somewhere off in the distance, I wrote this next song, by the way, with a gentleman by the name of Will Webb in Nashville. And somewhere way out there, we hear a train approaching. That's Jim on the train whistle. You'll find him sitting on his weathered bench from sun up till sundown. That old man don't mind telling you he was once important in this town. He's got a million stories, each one begins and ends the same. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. He'll say it seemed like only yesterday Billy Thompson waved goodbye. So proud of his new uniform, first time I saw his daddy cry. He came home 6 months later, Lord, I've never seen such rain. Whole town turned out to grieve for him. There used to be a train. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. It brought the whole world to us, carried some of us away. I was always here to meet her. I ain't about to change. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. He always smiles when he talks about his lady. He'll say it seemed like only yesterday that woman came into my life. When she stepped onto this platform, somehow I knew she'd be my wife. A teacher from Milwaukee, Sarah was her name. I was station master. There used to be a train. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. It brought the whole world to us, carried some of us away. I was always here to meet her. I ain't about to change. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. You'll find him sitting on his weathered bench from sun up till sundown.
Absolutely beautiful. Hey,
Thank you.
it's something happened to the guitar on that though. I think it sounds like we lost our original sound somehow.
I think
Carol-
I was laying back a little bit because
Yeah, but
I
we
felt,
was getting a little bit of a wonky sound there. Carolyn,
Yeah, I'm checking. Hold on. Oh, nothing's changed here.
upper left hand corner, it should say turn off original sound.
Can't read. Hold on. Can you read what it says?
yeah, that seems to say off to me. Let
Yeah.
me-
It says turn off original sound.
Here.
I need glasses. You got something here? Yeah,
You're an old man.
I know that. Yes, it says off.
It says turn off. Okay, that's right. Okay.
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
I may have changed my picking a little bit.
Yeah, there was
See
something.
what
There was
happens
something.
with this one.
You were putting some finesse on it, and this system I got going here doesn't take much.
Well, I know you well enough to know the finesse is not necessarily your thing, Harry.
It's not my thing. Yeah. So
Or mine.
All
okay.
right.
Okay, so wrote
Y'all
this
doing
one
great.
with John
Okay.
Foley in New Jersey. 3 and. Working down at the Bluebird Inn, just a picking on a good time tune. Hadn't been much of a night till you walked in that room. Told the band I had you in my sights, no way you could refuse. But you were looking for a love song when I was singing the blues. You caught me staring and your pretty smile made the bubbles rise up in my beer. Running my imagination wild, I was thinking where we might go from here. You sent a note up to the band to play a song for you, but you were looking for a love song when I was singing the blues. I made it clear that I was coming on as I stood there tall and proud. Played a honky-tonkin' song, you know I played it mean and I played it loud. I reached for you every way I knew with my hot-blooded southern sound. You looked at me like I come out of a tree. I saw you getting up as I was getting down. You turned around and let me see your best side moving through that door. Hey, tell me all you said is too damn loud. You won't be coming round here no more. I would have made you the queen of my heart, but you were not a muse. But you were looking for a love song when I was singing the blues. Yeah, you were looking for a sweet love song, but I was singing the blues. T-O-D-O,
Now that sounds like the old Chuck I remember. That's great. That's great. Keep it coming.
Oh, we will strive.
Song
What do
that
we
I
got?
made.
Ah, that one. Okay. Here's another one that's entirely my fault. Blank verse and questioning phrases I find to sort out the feelings and dreams in my heart. Bright as tomorrow, dark as despair, here's a song that I mean to be heard. Forgetting the lyric. Yes, there's whatever, but why do you ask? The story's too long and the meaning's unclear. Really, the answer's as simple as this. Here's a song that I mean to be heard. Can't find your courage till you know your fear. Made my mistakes, but it's time to forgive. Songs go to places that hands never reach. Here's a song that I mean to be heard. Bright as tomorrow, dark as despair, here's a song that I mean to be heard. Thank you.
So tight.
Okay, I wrote this next one with kind of a strange cat. He used to hang out at our place in Nashville.
On Chuck's living room couch.
And hopefully I'm going to get it all right, Harry. Any mistakes relative to Texas in this song are my fault, not Harry's. I've been there a little bit and I love it, but obviously Harry's the boy who knows Texas. So anyway, the girl's so Texas. She'll say howdy and you hear it right away. The girl's so Texas, her eyes as bright as an El Paso summer's day. Spanish leather on her feet, cactus blossom in her hair, and a sense of humor salty as the Padre Island air. The girl's so Texas, she's strong for Shiner beer and homemade Mustang wine. The girl's so Texas, if she don't kick my ass at Hold'em, she ain't trying. To a casual observer, she's a soft and gentle rose, always easy on the eye, but here's what this old cowboy knows. The girl's so Texas, I don't mess with her once she's made up her mind. There are girls in other places who are beautiful to see. For me, they just don't measure up to her geography. Girl sold Texas, from Texoma down to Brownsville, she's at home. The girl sold Texas, got all the room her spirit needs to roam. She'll say, let's weekend in Paris, and I'll tell you what she means. We take Route 30 east from Dallas and swing north near Sulphur Springs. Girl sold Texas, she figures heaven's right above the Alamo. The girl sold Texas, that if it's not, she might refuse to go. She says we'll marry up in Lubbock, and that's how it's gonna be. The girl sold Texas, this Texas boy so proud that she's in love with me. This Texas boy will state with pride that Texas girl's in love with me. Close enough, Harry?
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like the way you play that. Sing it. That's
Thank you,
good
thank
song.
you.
Thanks for playing it.
Certainly enjoyed your company all those years. It is so nice to sit here and look at your face for a change, believe me.
Well, likewise.
Distance.
Just, yeah. Okay, the next couple of songs wrote with one of my favorite co-writers. His name is Dave Rimlis from West Orange, New Jersey. Travel down a lot of roads, searching for a dream worth keeping. I've seen a lot of signs, driving all night without sleeping. But I always know how long and just how far it will take to bring me back to where you are. Now that I'm really thinking this over, I look in my heart and I see the difference between my joy and my sorrows, the distance between you and me. Took my chances, took my time. Yes, I know I've kept you waiting. Here I'm holding out my hand. I understand you might be hesitating, and I can't live on just the shadow of your smile. Emptiness that only grows from mile to mile. Now that I'm really thinking this over, I look in my heart and I see the difference between my joy and my sorrows, the distance between you and me. can't live on just the shadow of your smile. Emptiness that only grows from mile to mile. Now that I'm really thinking this over, I look in my heart and I see the difference between my joy and my sorrows, the distance between you and me. The difference between my joy and my sorrows, the distance between you and me. I love you, Eileen. Yeah, that song's dedicated to the woman who bought me this guitar 50-some years ago.
That
Yeah.
may be my favorite song. I tell you what, that's really good, Chuck. We're
thank
down
you.
to that dreaded spot now. You got one song left, Chuck.
Yeah, I kind of calculated that,
And
believe it or not.
we're gonna get
Just
John
another
Mason up
Dave and
next.
Chuck song. Little more faux swing here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6. If your days are getting weary, if your nights are long and lonely, and the sand of time is filling up your boots, if your heart is weighing heavy cause your arms are staying empty, and your fretful mind is smoking like an old 10-cent cheroot, write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. This hard and stony picking world's a tragic comedy, makes the queen of hearts uneasy on her throne. Those big bad dragons gaining on you make you yearn for chivalry. Consider me your knight in shiny armor from now on. Write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. Take it round again, Carolyn. Girl, you know I'm not gonna settle for a mention in that book, or merely one romantic episode. Inscribe my name on every page, I'll change your old outlook. This love that you inspire's waiting right here to unfold. Write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. I will make happy ever after love to you. Yes, I'll make happy ever after love to you. Believe me, darling, and thank you, Harry and DSA.
Thank you, Chuck, and thank you, Carolyn. That was the CC Mood Swings from up in New Jersey, and Chuck's my old buddy from Nashville, and Man, it's wonderful to hear you guys. I hope to get you on here again. This is Dallas Songwriters Association's virtual
Anytime you like.
global
Thanks, Harry.
songwriter showcase. We're here every Saturday from 12 till 2. Today, 12 till 2:30. And we've got all kinds of talent coming up. We got Mr. John Mason. And John, and they're going to have to ask him to unmute here. There we go. There we go. Okay.
There we are.
Okay. How you doing, John?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Doing good.
Everything okay?
Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm just going to spotlight your video here. Make sure we get you on the screen. Can't wait to hear your songs.
Here we go. Band begins to play tonight. Music to make you feel alright. Songs to get you on the floor. Make you dance and scream for more. Alright. Why are you still sitting there? Come on, girl, let down your hair. Got your pretty red dress on. Shame to waste that party song. Alright. Get out, get up, get on your feet. How can you sit when you feel happy? Come on and dance, it'll be alright. Come on and dance into the night. Come on and dance tonight. Listen to that bass guitar pumping out a big 2/4. I can't sit when I feel that beat. Gotta get up and on my feet, alright. Now why are you still sitting there? Afraid someone might take your chair. Find a partner, grab a hand. Get on the floor while you still can, alright. Get out, get up, get on your feet. How can you sit when you feel happy? Come on and dance, it'll be alright. Come on and dance into the night. Come on and dance tonight. Let the music take you anywhere. Someplace that you've never been before. Let the music fill you in the air. Everybody get up off the floor. Let's all dance into the night. Underneath some old street light. Rock and roll our blues away. Wanna dance tonight, dance all day, alright. Why are you still sitting there with the sound of music in the air? Clap your hands, sing along. Get up and dance, it can't be wrong, alright. Get out, get up, get on your feet. How can you sit when you feel that beat? Come on and dance, it'll be alright. Come on and dance into the night. Come on and dance tonight. Come on and dance when you're feeling low. Come on and dance when the music's slow. Come on and dance, it'll be alright. Come on and dance into the night. Come on and dance tonight. 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 Thank you, thank you.
Way to go, man. You're sounding good.
Sir?
You're sounding good.
Thank you.
You got that mixed down.
This is it's kind of a new one, but I've done it a few times. then all hell broke loose. So, haven't been able to do it too many times, so we'll try and get through it. This is called Blacktop Highway. Stars are all around me, stars as far as I can see, shadows in the moonlight, they are my friends. Words don't mean a thing out here, loneliness is just a thing out here. The only words that I can hear are in my head. And I can feel the morning sun heating up the pavement. Shadows vanish in the first light. It's gonna be another West Texas day. I thought I'd end here to tell me where I'm going. All alone on this blacktop road. Every day's the same old thing. Every night the wind cries out your name, talks about the life we had, and then it's gone. I know I've seen some hard times, God knows I've seen loving eyes, just another heartache everywhere I go. On this road, this empty highway, on my own, looking back at 1,000 better days. Life is just a highway, travel till your dying day. You leave your heart and soul on this blacktop road. On this blacktop birds in the distance sing a lonely song. Out here on this highway, I'm just holding on, and I can feel the morning sun heating up the pavement. Shadows vanish in the first light. It's gonna be another West Texas day. There ain't nobody out there. Tell me where I'm going. All alone on this blacktop road. On this blacktop
Good
Thank
job.
you.
I'm sorry, you're only allowed to use one capo. I said you're only allowed to use one capo.
Oh, come on. This is my trademark, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Keep telling me. See that empty lot? That's where I come from. That's where I learned to walk. That's where I learned to talk. Now it's all gone, covered up in dust. It looks like powder rust. There's nothing left for us, so I think I'll go to California. They say there's hope for you, where the sun always shines. I'll live my life in California. Maybe there I'll find love. Sing California, here I come. See that golden gate? That's where I'm gonna be. It shines above the sea, and now it calls to me. Those redwood trees, sequoias way up high, they almost touch the sky. I swear they'll never die, so I think I'll go to California. They say there's hope for you, where the sun always shines. And I'll make my life in California. Maybe there I'll find love. Sing California, here I come. Moonlight or an ocean night, all the stars are right, moving on. Now it's time, the next page of my life. I'll take one last look before I go to California. They say there's hope where the sun always shines. And I'll live my life in California. Maybe there I'll find love. It's in California, here I come. Maybe there I'll find love. It's in California, here I come.
Dang, that's pretty. Haunting. Oh, man.
Thank you, sir. This next one's haunting, too. For a different reason. Yeah, it's haunting because it's about coffee. Coffee is a haunting thing.
Oh, I like coffee.
For me, anyway, I can't get enough. So much so that I have to write a song about it. I want to know. Well, I want to know why I call my coffee Joe. Oh, I need to see why that means that much to me. Oh, Lord, it's just like love. It's never what I thought it was. And in all of this time, I was looking for a clue. What went wrong with me and you? Is it the things I never said, or the things I'll never know? Why I call my coffee Joe? Oh, no, no, no. Well, I want to know why I call my coffee Joe. Oh, I need to find love that's easy on my mind. 'Cause sometimes I just can't hear through all the noises in my ears. All the words that we say when we turn and walk away, they burn our hearts with what they know. They disappear like melting snow. I stand and watch the mystery grow. Or do I call my coffee Joe? No, 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 no. What I lost while I was blind is still vivid in my mind. Images of how it used to be, but the story is somewhere with the rebel of pair of two hearts who could never quite agree. Well, I wanna know why I call my coffee Joe. Oh, I need to see why that means that much to me. Oh, Lord, it's just like love. It's never what I thought it was. And in all of this time, I was looking for a clue. What went wrong with me and you? Is it the things I never said, or the things I'll never know? Like why I call my coffee Joe. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, I lost my pick halfway through that thing.
Well, it sounded great. I love that song, too. Wish I had a cup of Joe right now.
Yeah, well, here. Just pass it through the screen.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting some of the effects of that dust. I have been all day long today. This is new. photographs from '99. Just touched down in Dutchburg, found a photograph here in my bag from somewhere deep in my past. The camera caught you smiling, you were running in the sand. I felt your hand in mine and I saw the flash. Now we're just like the sand, it keeps falling through our hands, and the shadows of us here are caught in a photograph from '99. And all we see is a time of you and me, holding hands, making plans, caught in a photograph from '99. Been back in Frisco, I saw a picture on the wall. Well, I thought it all surreal, it must be a dream. Vision's finally crystal clear. I've been standing in the rain. I felt the pain was gone too soon, it seems. Now we're just like the rain, we're falling on our heads again, and the memories of us here are caught in a photograph from '99. And all we see is what once was you and me, under waves for all time, caught in a photograph from '99. We're caught in a photograph from '99. Lost in a photograph for one moment in time, out on a boulevard, nothing to see. I don't know where we are, but I know we are free. Out on a cloud line, every pillars are gray. Love and love we knew, it's finally faded away. And we're just like the sand, it keeps falling through our hands, and the shadows of us here are caught in a photograph from '99. And all we see is a time of you and me, holding hands, making plans, caught in a photograph from '99. Caught in a photograph from '99. Caught in a photograph from '99.
Beautiful. That's brand new.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, that's the first time.
That's one that's going to grow on you.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
You got about 6 or 7 minutes.
Okay. I got a 6 or 7 minute song, I'm sure.
Okay. I bet you do.
Let's do this one. won't take 6 minutes, but we can finish up with it anyway. Lone Star State is calling out to me from the Gulf Coast shores of Galveston to the streets of Abilene. Country music's down in Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth you will find. They're living in a Lone Star State of mind. Lone Star State is always in my heart. Those Houston nights like a lover's eyes, so hard to be apart. When I'm out there singing, you were always on my mind. I've been singing about that Lone Star State of mine. You could take yourself around the world, wherever you may be. People here in Texas are more friendly, you will see. You can take your California, you can take your Tennessee, you can take your Alabama, Louisiana ain't for me. Well, I stay right here in Texas, where I know my life is fine, living in a Lone Star State of mind. Lone Star State is calling out to me. Guns, God, and whiskey, well, that's what made Texas free. And if you don't believe that, you can come on down sometime. We'll show you some Lone Star State of mind. You can take yourself around the world, wherever you may be. People are more friendly here in Texas, you will see. You can take your California, you can take your Tennessee, you can take your Alabama, Louisiana ain't for me. Well, I stay right here in Texas, but I know my life is fine, living in a Lone Star State of mind. And I'm living in a Lone Star State of mind. And I'm living in a Lone Star State of mind. That's just fine. Come on down and stay a while. Put some boots on, let them buy you a drink. Thank you. I'm John Mason.
Woohoo! Put some boots on.
You too.
Hey, Harry, are you talking?
Oh, you can't hear me.
No, it was terrible.
Could you see me talking? Well, for all you lip readers out there, I was saying that was John Mason, one of our Texas songwriters. This is the Dallas Songwriter Association, global songwriters. And we do this from 12 to 2 every Saturday. And something new we're starting, and we want to appreciate everyone that's out there watching. And we still got 2 people coming up, and they're both really good. And we got Kat McGee right now. So, Kat, lay it on us.
Thanks, Harry. I've been so amazed by everybody today. Feeling mighty humbled at the moment, except for that John Mason guy. You know, he's just which isn't fair. You know, I think he's still on Spotlight. You know, it's just wrong. All right, I'm gonna do this. It's called Four
Get
Time.
me off, please. Thank you.
Well, I have come a long way just to see you one last time, to a place I haven't been in a long while. But those days, well, they're fresh out of mind. We will lay you to rest. We will carry you home. And I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. We have remembered good times, bad times, all those times in between. We have remembered you plain old and in poetry. Now the preacher is just finishing up, and well, I'm not mad that she smiles. It's just our blessing we had you here with us for a while. For a time, and I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. As I return home, the gray highway passes below, and I think God is painting truth in that sunset. We could read all the love there, all our coming and going wouldn't tear us up like it does, oh, but it does, oh, but it does. And I listen to the stories of all the cemetery trees. Countless years they've stood over this dance of a mystery. They say, child, have you listened, will you believe in this parting we'll have no sorrow, in this parting we'll have no grief. Oh, we will lay you to rest. We will carry you home. All right, that's called For a Time.
Wonderful. Hey, that's a good song. That's that a new one?
No, I don't play it very often because it's kind of fast and it wears me out. So-
Oh, well, you must have got a good night's sleep last night. That sounded great.
Thank you. Yeah, I like that song. I just have to have the energy for it, you know. Good night's sleep. Let's see here. All right. Forgot to play with my pick. I don't know what difference it made. This is called Hummingbird. drove to Texarkana to see my father on his 85th birthday. Sitting in his backyard, talking about the birds, didn't know what else to say. Cardinals and blue jays, crows, robins and wrens. Then he spied a hummingbird. He said, "That one comes around here, well, every year." I said, "That reminds me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play." He said, "The hummingbirds don't sing, ain't that a sad thing?" I said, "The song is in their wings." He turned and looked at me and closed his eyes, all he could do to keep from crying. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. I made one last trip to Texarkana to lay that old man to rest. The birds were singing in the cemetery trees. I was looking for that hummingbird. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. Thank you, hummingbird.
I love it.
All right, this is a fairly new song. It's called No Man's Land. I started to write it after my mother died, and it was just too intense, and I just let it age a little bit and finished it up, and this is it. It's called No Man's Land. How I wish that you were here. Lean on your shoulder and I'd whisper in your ear. How I wish I could hear your voice, telling it like it is, cutting through all the noise. You stood tall, all for one, one for all. Thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside and there you stand. I'm in the trenches, peering through fences at the enemy, wondering if I still have the strength to fight without you by my side. I know you'd lead the charge and you'd tear them apart. I wanna live with your kind of heart. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside me and there you stand. When the wolves came howling and crying, you met them at the gate, fought them like a lion. When the wolves came howling and crying, you went down fighting like a lion. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside and there you stand. There you stand.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Good song.
Yeah, it was nice to actually write a new song. It had been a while.
Yeah. That's
found-
good.
Thank you. Yeah, I found some people seem to be very prolific during this unusual time. I have not been. I'm trying. Okay.
Corona-rific.
What's that?
Corona-rific.
Corona-rific.
Corona-rific, yeah.
And looks like it's gonna just keep on going, so I need to figure it out. Thought I'd play City of Angels. I follow the Padres over the Sierra Ridge to cast their blessings upon that plain of it. And it could have swallowed me whole, but it took me in like a little lost kid. Only time will tell my city of angels. At night the Pacific is the darkest thing I've ever seen. I hear it calling me, sometimes I hear it sing. These hills always hum and shine like stars. Oh, I remember it so well. My city of angels. We praise our demons, patronize our saints, but all is forgiven, and even our saints don't have many complaints. Oh, this is where I found my city of angels. Yes, I remember it so well. City of Angels.
Dang, it's pretty.
Thank you. It's a sort of love song / lullaby to the ancient days of Los Angeles, back when it was a bunch of missions and a whole different time. No cars.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, it was. So it's easy to romanticize that time, but there was also a lot of fighting with the Indians, so, you know.
They didn't have cars either.
They did not, no.
Yeah, luckily, yeah.
All right, well, we'll leave that topic and move on. I'm going to play this. This is called Too Many Moons. This is the upbeat version. Where did we begin to drift in different directions? Caught on cosmic currents at a continental intersection. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons on too many moons. Oh, the last thing I remember, falling asleep on the shore after a long walk through a land that didn't feed me anymore. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons on too many moons. Too many moons. It was a broad sea I had to cross to return to you. Tossed among tempests, I was nearly lost. I nearly lost you. I nearly lost you. Countless constellations swam through heaven since the last time I laid eyes on you. Too many moons, oh, too many moons. Nearly lost you, I nearly lost you, I nearly lost you. Too many moons.
Another
you.
good one. Yeah.
All right. You guys have spoiled me with the DSA open mic. You know, we just play one song at a time. You know?
Well, this is an open. This is a showcase. I mean, this is.
I
like
know.
this is the real deal.
The real deal. I got to keep
Yeah.
breathing and keep
Yeah.
going.
You're a star. We're making a star out of you.
Thanks, Harry. All right. I think I'm going to play Midnight Dogs. he runs back to me. My heart is the bell that calls him for dinner, the light in the dark that shines for a sinner. My heart is his den at the beginning and the end, and the all in all. It's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. Runs and he runs and he runs back to me. Yeah, I hear you howling out there in the dark, but that wanderlust never got you very far. You follow your own tracks back to my door, oh darn, it's a good thing we're not keeping score. It's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. It's gone.
Okay, hey, that's a great one too. We're down to that spot now. It looks like you got about one more song,
One more.
maybe two little 2-minute songs, but we're down to about 6 minutes.
Two short ones or one really. I don't write long songs as a general rule, but I do have one fairly long song I could end with.
Okay,
I was thinking about playing it today. Quicksilver River.
all right.
It's my song I wrote after my trip out to the Big Bend. It'd be great to be out there now.
Yeah.
So let's just imagine it.
Yeah, let's set the bar real high for Ricky Jean now. He's coming up next. Yeah,
I don't think Ricky Jean's worried.
he can handle it. He's got that white blue microphone, so he's gonna be rocking.
All right. Quicksilver River. I got to the Big Bend, all bent out of shape. Walked through the desert under the late summer rains, eased all my aches. Went down to the river, looked to the other shore. Gonna cross these waters, Quicksilver River. Quicksilver River. Met the spirits of an Apache warrior named Victoria and his fierce sister Lozan. He cried, I will not surrender one hair of a horse's tail, and across the river to his death he went. Met the spirits of a woman and her children on the run for the border, devil hard on their heels. She cried, if we can just make it across the river into to Mexico. We'll be free, we'll be free. Gonna cross these waters. Quicksilver River. Quicksilver River. This is the Eden of the West. Dinosaur bones and First Nation songs. Ghost towns of mercury mines long gone. Here I find my rest, with the Milky Way reeling overhead, and this river of life and death. Gonna cross these waters. Quicksilver River. Quicksilver River. Ooh, ooh. And there you go. All right, Harry, we can't hear you.
I said, did you have a 1 minute song?
A 1 minute song.
Yeah.
Like a really, really short one. I actually probably could come up with that. How about I play the ode to Buck Morgan's cat?
There you go.
It's called Ronnie Come Home. And it's a fitting because my cat is really sick of me doing this, and she's like, "Why aren't you feeding me right now?" Right? No, she's not going to talk. I've got a cat named Ronnie. Ooh, she mighty ornery, but she's good to me. Sweet as a kitty cat can be. Then one night Ronnie ran right out the door, shot past me fast as a rocket, disappeared into the big dark night, and I was sure that I'd lost her. Oh, Ronnie, come home. I called her name day and night up and down the street. Neighbors all shook their heads at my pleas. They said, the kitty cat don't come when you call. They do. Son, her fate will remain a sad mystery. No, 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 Ronnie, come home. Just when I'd given up all hope, Ronnie sauntered back through the door, acting like it was any other day. Oh, Ronnie, don't you, oh, Ronnie, don't you, oh, Ronnie, don't you stray. Oh, Ronnie came home.
And the cat came back.
The cat came
All
back.
right. That's perfect.
Thanks,
That was
Harry.
Cat McGee, folks. Cat McGee. And now, from Louisiana Hayride Records, I'm going to ask him to unmute. He's got
Ricky.
we got Ricky Jean Wright, folks, and it looks like he doesn't have Denise with him today, but that's he's good either way. Okay, Ricky Jean, you're going to end the show for us today. You got 30 minutes.
Yeah, Denise couldn't make it today. I'm keeping her pretty busy with all the.
Hey, have you got your original sound on?
I think so.
Okay.
What does this sound like?
It sounds like you got some reverb or something going there. It's a little bit processed.
I can turn that reverb off. Is that better?
Yeah, I think it works better. Yeah. No, you sound great. Okay, Ricky Jean Wright, folks.
Well, this particular song here that I wanted to start with, it's one of those songs that I guess you'd say falls into your lap, because this has not happened to me again. But I went into a little cafe in a small Texas town and met an older gentleman, and when he was talking to me, I pretty much got the idea for this song. It's called Waiting on My Time. One day I walked into a small town cafe. There was an old man with a right friendly face. He said, pull up a chair, coffee's mighty fine. Won't you join me while I'm waiting on my time? He said there was a time when I could conquer the world. There was a time when I turned the head of a pretty girl. There was a time when time was on my side, and the years of life had found a place to hide. Now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time. He said there was a time when I'd laugh at a walking cane. There was a time when I'd run out and dance in the rain. I guess I have outlived all my spit and shine. And now I'm riding that train to the end of the line. Now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time. One day I'm gonna just kiss this all goodbye. Right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time. Harry, does it sound okay? Mr. Harry.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little bit like you still got your original sound off. Can you check that? Are you on your iPad?
No, I'm on my iPhone.
On your iPhone?
Yeah.
That
I don't
sounds
know.
pretty good.
iPhone.
You got what?
I don't see where I can check that on my iPhone.
You've got, do you see the three little dots? Does it say enable? Does it give you an option to enable?
Nope.
Okay. We don't have it turned on then. You gotta do that before you join the meeting. It sounds pretty good. Huh?
Does it sound bad?
No, it doesn't sound bad. No, you sound, do another song. We could, we can fix that, but you'd have to sign off and back on.
All right. You want me to do it?
Yeah. Now, when you come back, before you plug in the meeting number, you want to press. There's a cog, little cog down there.
I didn't put in the meeting number. I just did the thing.
You came straight into it. So what you need to do, before you put in the meeting number, you need to back out of that, and then there's a settings cog down there, and it gives you
All right, I'm going to try. Here we go.
Okay, now, Ricky Jean, do you have when you come back in, before you plug in the meeting number, you got to go down there to settings. You might have to go back one screen because it's going to try to put you in the meeting. You go to settings, and then you go to meetings, and then you scroll down to allow to enable sound. Did you find where I was talking about?
No, I didn't have my nope. It just came right on.
Just came right on. Well, let's just do it this way then. It'll work. We could waste a lot of time. We'll address that next time.
You hear me now?
Hear you, yeah.
Maybe I'll just turn down my my volume over here. All right, here we go.
Okay, let her go.
No one knew where he was from. Somebody was an outlaw on the run. He rode in with all he had. In his saddle, on his back. Oh, in his saddle, on his back. He wasn't much on talking. He had a hard look on his face. Folks in town never crossed him. There would be a price to pay. Oh, there would be a price to pay. Some say he loved a senorita. He saw forever in her eyes. While he was gone back across the river, a stray bullet ended her life. Oh, stray bullet ended her life. He wore two guns in his holster. He rode out on the open range. He said freedom knows no border. No one could take Maria's place. Oh, no one could take Maria's place.
Beautiful. Hey, that sounded great anyway, Rick or Gene. That's a good song.
Little sleeper song on the first album.
On the first album, yeah. I like that a lot.
Here's a song that was in the battle for the title song of the second album, and it came in second place. It's called Life is Hard Enough. Yes, it's true. We'll all have regrets. Even for the ones we try to forget. Some mistakes in life you don't want to make, they will follow you around like a rattlesnake. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Drawing to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Oh, lovers often wish they had stuck it out. Old drunks always dream about another round. Old smokers are just hoping for another breath. Old preachers will tell you to be scared to death. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Drawing to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough.
All right. Keep on going.
Let's go down to Galveston. She was a redhead German girl, abandoned by a rich businessman on the streets of old Galveston. She came over on an ocean liner. No one ever looked any finer. Who walked the streets of old Galveston. I was red, she was a beauty, they all said. I was red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red, but they just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked straight. All the women said she was shameless, all the men said she was famous, but everyone stopped and watched as she walked by. always lived at the finest hotels. As far as anyone could tell, she never once ever ran out of money. She only did what she had to do to buy those fancy clothes and shoes, and keep those tears from her eyes so blue. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. She was full of mystery. One look at her could cause misery. You fill your dreams with a woman with hair so little. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. But she called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked straight. All the women said she was shameless, while the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Yeah, all the women said she was shameless, all the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. Got about 8 minutes left.
I got to get me one of those mic holders.
One of those,
Yeah, that's cool.
I forgot to play the harmonica on one of those middle songs there. Oh well. Here's a song about the big thicket down in southeast Texas. Over in the piney woods near the Louisiana border, there is a place where it's all law and order. The woods are so thick, it is untraveled land.
All the folks who live there, no one understands. Way back in the woods, there's a rubber plant. Part Cajun, part Indian, they control the land. You might catch a glimpse, but then it's way too late. You better not go in there, boy, shoot your face. A few have gone in, none have come back. They're gone without a trace. There never any track. A few have gone in, none have come back. That's the way it's always been. You know, big and black. You know, big and black. You know, big and black. Confederate deserters and the ghost of old bridegroom. Sometimes I've seen it back when the south wind blows. The ladder swinging in the air is a sign to beware. The thicket is so black, you can't get out of there. A few have gone in, none have come back. They're gone without a trace. There never any tracks. A few have gone in, none have come back. That's the way it's always been. You know, big and black. You know, big and black. You know, big and black.
Okay, Ricky Jean Wright, that was great. That was great, and appreciate you playing, and it sounded good. And the folks, we've had a great show today. Everybody was wonderful, and hope a lot of you are out there listening on Facebook. If not, you will soon be listening because this is be recorded and it'll be posted on Facebook and there for everybody. So if y'all want to go back and listen to yourself, well, there it is. Thank you, Kat, for hanging in there, and thank you, John, and gosh, you guys were good today, and thank you, Stephen. I see your picture there, but I don't see you. You must have passed out on the floor there or something.
Yeah. We bowled him over.
Yeah, those physics teachers are that way. He's probably in there working on some problem or something. Ricky Jean, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And
Hey, Terry.
And that's it till next week, folks. So Dallas Songwriter Association Global Virtual Songwriter Showcase Extraordinaire once a week on Saturday, 12 to 2. Thank y'all.
Hey, Terry.
We'll see you. See you next time. Okay, bye-bye.